Hello students, this is Anupal sir. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are doing well. In this video, I will be sharing some important thing regarding quantum numbers. And this video is very much helpful for the students who have just started the class 11 part. Quantum numbers is basically we need to find out and we need to apply to address any electron. Okay, suppose if you are going to abroad, that means your introduction will be there. The first introduction will be there, your name and from which country you are belonging. That is from India. In India, from which state you are belonging. Maharashtra, West Bengal, MP, any state. Within the state, in which part you are belonging. Suppose from West Bengal, that means you are belonging from Kolkata or some other places. Okay, so you are basically be specific. So to find out the electron, the position of electron, to address the electron, this type of quantum numbers are very much important. Okay, so we have four types of quantum numbers basically. N, L, Ml, and actually S, or it should be Ms. Principal quantum number, that is the principal energy state in which the electron is in. Azimuthal quantum number, note down, L is the azimuthal quantum number that indicates the shape of any sublevel, shape of S, shape of P, that is indicated by L, azimuthal quantum number. Ml, that is magnetic quantum number, and that indicates the 3D space of the sublevel. That we are going to learn here. The P sublevel has 3 orbitals, D sublevel has 5 orbitals, F sublevel has 7 orbitals. Okay, so M is indicating that, and Ms is the spin quantum number. That means if electron is in upward direction, it would have plus of value plus half, and if electron is downward direction, then it would have minus half time. Okay, in a room, if 2 persons are there, in one orbital maximum how many electrons can be remain? Only 2. So if 2 persons are there, then for 1 person 50% occupied, it can occupy 50%, and for other person it can also occupy 50%. So half. So like that you can memorize this. If electron is upward direction, this is the sign convention, plus of my downward direction, that would be minus. Okay. Now I am going to tell you some important tricks. Write down please. Write down one thing, that is the value of N is equals to the number of values of L. The values of N is equals to the number of values of L. What does it mean? It means if N equals to 2, then L has 2 values. L equals to 2, it is not. L has 2 values. Okay. If N equals to 3, L has 3 values. Got it? N equals to 4, L has 4 values. N equals to 1, L has 1 value. Got it? And number 2 point, write down L max. What is the maximum values of L? L max would be basically N minus 1. L max equals to n minus 1. So apply this concept to this part. If n equals to 2, then L has two values. That means the maximum value is n minus 1, that is 1. तो दोनों value है, two values, one is maximum, then another value will be 0. Okay, so if n equals to 2, L has two values. What are the two values? They are basically 0 and 1. I hope you got it. If n equals to 3, then n has three values. पहले हमें क्या निकलना पड़ेगा? L max. L max will be 3 minus 1. That is 2. So here L would be 0, 1, 2. If n equals to 4, then L has four values. That would be 0, 1, 2, 3. Because L max equals to n minus 1. Apply the formula. As simple as that. Okay. And if n equals to 1, then L has one value. And that value is 0. That value is 0. Okay. So point number 1 is clear. Point number 2 is also clear. Among the value, maximum value of L max would be n minus 1. Now point number 3. What is the point? If L equals to 0, then the sublevel is known as S. If L equals to 1, then the sublevel is known as P. If L equals to 0, then the sublevel is known as D. And if L equals to 3, then the sublevel is known as F. So what we have learned? We have learned if L equals to 0, sublevel is S. L equals to 1, sublevel is P. L equals to 2, sublevel is D. L equals to 3, sublevel is F. No problem with that. So if n equals to 1, then L has only one value. Because number of value of n equals to number of values of n. L has only one value. And that value would be 0. So the room number क्या होगा? उसका room number होगा 1s. L0 that means S, and principal quantum number is 1. That is why it is 1s. As simple as that. If n equals to 2, then क्या होगा? 0, 1. L का दोनों value, L max 1, another one will be 0. So 0. For 0, it would be 2s. For 1, it would be 2p. L0, S, L1, P, principal quantum number 2. So that's why 2s2. As simple as that. If n equals to 3, then L would be 0, 1, 2. So 0 के लिए S, 1 के लिए P, B के लिए 2. और यहाँ पर 3s, 3p, 3d आ गए. Got it? Why n equals to जब 3 होता है तब 3d तक क्यों जाता है? क्यों 2d नहीं होता? This is the explanation. Why 2d doesn't exist? Okay. Next, n equals to 4. If L will be 4 values, L will have 4 values. N equals to 4. That means 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 के लिए S, 1 के लिए P, 2 के लिए D, F के लिए F, 3 के लिए F. यहाँ पर 4S, 4P, 4D, 4F. So when n equals to 4, the sublevels are 4S, 4P, 4D, 4F. Got it? N is clear, L is clear. Now come to ML part or M part. That is known as magnetic quantum number. Magnetic quantum number. What is the formula of that? Magnetic quantum number का formula है 2L plus 1. Okay? So for S subshell, if we find out the value of L, क्या होगा? S के लिए क्या होता है? L will be 0, so that's why it will be 1. So M1, that means it would have one box. Any s orbital, 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, all the s orbital, for all the s orbital, s subshell, L is 0, so that is why M is 1. If M is 1, then it would have one box, one BHK flat, like one box. Got it? Now for P subshell, it would be 2 into 1 plus 1, so it would be 3. That means for P subshell, it would be 3 orbital, 3 levels. So that means one is denoted as Px, another one is Py, another one is Pz. X-axis, one is Y-axis, one is Z-axis. P orbital is having dumbbell shape. I have already written in MO theory video, you can watch it. S is spherical, P has dumbbell shape, D has double dumbbell. So in this case, for D, what is happening? D के लिए क्या होगा? M equal to 2 into 2 plus 1, that would be 5. So here D would be 5. Okay? And for F, find out. If you can find out 2 into 3 plus 1, that would be 7. So F के लिए कितना वैल्यू होगा ऑर्बिटल का? 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Got it? Now come to the magnitude of this room. That is 1 BHK flat for s orbital, value m कितना value होगा? M will be 0. If 3 BHK, 3 box, so उसका value कितना होगा? बीच वाला, एकदम middle वाला, that will have the value 0. Previous one is -1 and the next one is +1. Because energy starting from lower energy, that means -1, 0, +1. Okay, for this 0, -2, -1, +1, +2. For this 0, -3, -2, -1, +1, +2, +3. Okay, so write down one thing. The value of M, you can see that it varies -L to +L. -L to +L. You can see that. What is the value of L for P subshell? 1. So -1 to +1. What is the value of D subshell? 2. So -2 to +2. What is the value of H subshell? 3. So -3 to +3. Got my point? So M is indicating the 3D space in the subshells. That is the orbitals. Okay? And just one magnetic quantum number we have left, that is Ms. Already I have told you that for upward direction it would be +F and for downward direction it would be -F. Now come to the Aufbau principle. Aufbau principle is what? He said that electron will fill up or will be filled up from which the n plus L value is minimum. Write down n plus L value is minimum. That means electron starts filling from that. So for 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3d, 4s, 4p, if I have written randomly, then electron इसके लिए n plus L हमें निकालना पड़ेगा. We have to find out n plus L. So n plus L कितना होगा? 1. n का वैल्यू है 1, प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर, और s के लिए L का वैल्यू will be 0, so it would be 1. Here it would be 2 plus 0, 2. It would be 2 plus 1, 3. You can check. It would be 3 plus 0, 3. It would be 3 plus 2, 5. It would be 4 plus 0, 4. It would be 4 plus 1, 5. If you have any doubts, then you can check it. N और L का वैल्यू क्या क्या था? 0, S, 1, P, 2, D, F, 3. Okay. Now the minimum value of N plus L is 1s. So electron starts from 1s. Let us consider this example from hydrogen. 1s 1. 1s से fill up होता है, starts filling, और 1 एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन है, एक ही प्रोटॉन है, तो 1s 1. Okay. So for this N का वैल्यू कितना? 1. L will be 0 as it is belonging from S subset. M will also be 0 because M is 1, that means box is 1, but the value is also 0. And ms or spin quantum number value is plus half. What is plus half? So इस इलेक्ट्रॉन के लिए n का वैल्यू 1, L का वैल्यू 0, Ml का वैल्यू भी 0 और ms का वैल्यू plus half. I hope you have understood that. The next, helium 1s2, lithium 1s2, 2s1. क्योंकि एक सबशेल में, एक ऑर्बिटल में मैक्सिमम हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कैन बी रिटेन? 2. So here 1s2, it would be 1s2, 2s1, like that. बेरिलियम क्या होगा? 1s2, 2s2. बोरॉन क्या होगा? 1s fill up, 2s fill up, then 2p1. So if I take the example of boron, 1s2, 2s2, 2p1, then how does it look like? 1s में 2, 2s में 2 और 2p में 1. Clear? अगर बोरॉन की जगह पर कार्बन होगा, कार्बन 6, तो यहाँ पर 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. This is called Ohm's rule. Electrons are to be filled up one by one. Then come one first electron here, second electron here, third electron here, and then fourth, fifth, sixth, like that, because of higher exchange energy, higher stability. So if it is nitrogen, then what is going to happen? Nitrogen means यहाँ पर 3 और यहाँ पर भी होगा 3. If it is oxygen, then what is going to happen? Oxygen, then it is 4 and it is also 4. Isn't it? So you can fill up fluorine 2p5, neon 2p6, sodium 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Okay, so for sodium, or for, let us consider the example of oxygen. Oxygen in this case, in the first shell 2 electrons are there, and in the last shell 6 electrons are there. So in the 9-10 level, you have idea that oxygen means 2, 6. So why we have written this 6? This is the answer. 2s2, 2p4. Clear? No question. Next, come to our next part, next element. So if 3d and 4s is there, then there is a confusion. Sorry, 3d and 4p is there, then there is a confusion that where electron is to be filled up. I have told you that Aufbau actually told us that if n plus l is minimum, then electron starts filling. But for 3d, n plus l is 5, and for 4p, n plus l is also 5. Okay? But here the principal quantum number is low, so electron will start filling from 3d. Before 4p, electron will occupy 3d. So if for both case n plus l value is same, then electron will start filling from lower n value. Write it down. Electron will start filling from lower n value. Got it? So argon ऐसे करके फिल अप करते करते जब आर्गन तक तुम आओगे तब देखना नियॉन 10 3s2 3p6 सो 3s 3p के बाद क्या आएगा 3d लेकिन 3d के लिए वैल्यू कितना है 5 एंड 4s का वैल्यू कितना आता है 4 plus 0 4 so that's why instead of 3d in case of oxygen you will have argon 18 that means all these things and not 3d 4s1. In case of calcium you will have argon 18 and 4s2. Okay, so after 4s 4p should come but I have told you that 3d के लिए भी 3 plus 2 5 4p के लिए भी 4 plus 1 5 so electron starts from lower n value. So that's why from scandium you will have argon 18 3d1 4s2 not 4 argon 18 3d1 4s2 not 4. Is it clear? So titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, all these things you can now fill because 3d have 5 orbital, so it will now fill till the 10, 5 to the 10. Okay, clear? Only two things you need to remember in case of chromium, argon 18, 3d4 4s2 is expected. If you feel that titanium is 3d2, vanadium is 3d3, so chromium 24 should be 3d4, but actually it is expected, but it is not going to happen because of half field stability. Because of half field stability, instead of 3d4 4s2, it will show you that. And you will find another case in case of copper. 3d9 4s2, instead of that you will get actually 3d10 4s1. Okay, so 1 to 36 number element, atomic number 1 till 36 we need to remember with their configurations. Otherwise we are unable to calculate how many unpaired electrons it will have. It will be paramagnetic or diamagnetic. We don't have any idea if we don't have the idea regarding this part configuration. So thank you for watching. More videos are into the pipeline. I will obviously upload that. So for that, keep learning, keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.